Hey guys, so in our last two videos, we discussed about Claude Code, how you guys can use Kimi 2, the open source project, within Claude Code to reduce the cost. So now you guys have some experience with vibe coding. You have built some personal projects, some mini projects, and you kind of know how it works. But the problem mostly vibe coders are facing these days is the database part, the backend part, where you actually have to set up the login, the sign up, and actually set up the tables as well. Now, there are so many databases out there by Google. We have Firebase, we have Haiku, but those doesn't work well with AI. You can't integrate directly with your Cursor IDE or your Claude Code and have them actually set up tables or authentications for you. But there is a database out there in the market which is pretty good for this kind of task, which work the best with AI, with Cursor, with Claude Code, and it's called Supabase. Now, Supabase is an open source database project. It's not completely free. It does come with a cost. It have pricing of, I think, $25 a month starting, and then you can go to the enterprise level to pay extra for some extra features. But it does have a free version. You get 2 free projects in that version, and it worked pretty well for personal projects. I have built personal projects on my own, and I didn't need to buy the paid plan, so I think it will work fine for you guys as well. Now, in this video, I'm not going to talk much about what Supabase is. You will get the idea when you start using it. It's a Postgres database. It's built on top of that. It's very easy to set up, the best out there in the market. With Firebase, it is easy. You can ask AI to help you how to set up, but you can't just set up everything completely using AI. You still have to do some manual work. You still have to do here as well, but it's quite easy. The most minimalistic design I have seen in the database market right now. Firebase is very confusing. Personally, I don't like it much. You still have to use it if you're building a project like an Android app where you have to send notifications and you have to set up few keys in Firebase, but that's just a part of it. You won't have to do much. It's just gonna take few minutes to do that. Now let's see how actually Supabase work. It's pretty simple to set up. You just sign in with your GitHub, or you can just create an account using your email and password. I already have an account, so I'm just gonna log in using that. And once you're signed in, it will ask you to create an organization. The organization is something the top level, and then you create your project within that organization. You do get 2 free projects, so I'm just gonna name it anything like Cloud Maker, and then it's for free. I'm not paying anything. Create organization. And once your organization is set up, it's going to ask you to create a project. Now, what I'm going to show you in this video, I'm going to build a simple web app in Cursor, and I will connect this database with that project for authentication, so you guys can get the idea how everything works. I'll just name it anything, and then for the database password, I'll just set up a password for the database. You can actually select a region too. So if you're building an app and you think that most of your users are going to be in North California, North Virginia, or Ohio, you can set up the region based on that, because the closest you are, the faster your database is. I'll just select California. You can check out the security options. We're just going to leave it to default. Create project. And once you do create the project, it's going to set up everything for you in the backend. Not the tables, you still have to do it. But what it will do is it will give you an API key and URL right here. So we have our project API key and URL. You can copy these, give it to Cursor to set up that, but we will go through that part. So now I'm gonna load up Cursor. I already created a project on my desktop. It's called Image, and I will tell it, please create a web app where I can upload an image and it remove the background from that image. Thanks. And once I tell Cursor, it's going to generate all the code for the app. It's going to run all the commands. It will ask me it will ask me to allow to run the commands, but most of it's going to be done by Cursor, same like we did in Claude Code. We'll give it some time to set up because it will take few minutes. So while Cursor is working on our app, I will show you the UI of Supabase. So here you get the project URL and API key. You can set these in your .env as variables where your project can just get these variables and connect to your database. What else you get is you get a table editor. You can create tables here. You can create those manually, or you can go to the SQL editor. What you can do is if you just want to create few tables, you can just go to ChatGPT and you can tell ChatGPT to create a table called user for you that have the username, their phone number, and their email address. You paste that SQL query here and it will create the table for you. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to mess up our project right now. We will ask Cursor to do it. Then we have the database. This is where it will show everything, how everything is connected to each other. You can also copy the SQL and you can also download the view of all the tables, how they are connected. Then we have the authentication part. This is where our users will show. Once we sign up as a user, it will add an entry here with our email or any other information we provide. We have policies. You're probably not gonna touch any of these because you're just gonna ask AI to do it. But if you want to learn it, feel free to do it. There is a docs option here. Once you click on that, it will take you to the document where you can see how you can create tables, how you can create policies, row level policies, and everything. Then you have the sign-in providers. Now, when you work with other databases or you create your own database, you have to actually code a lot to integrate other applications, like sign in with Google or sign in with Apple, Discord. All these you have to set up manually, but here everything is set up for you. All you have to do is just click on anything you want to set up, enable the sign in, go to Google, get the client ID and client secret, set it up here, connect it with your database, boom, you have sign in with Google ready in 10 to 15 minutes. I have done it with some of my projects. I was thinking it's gonna take me days to do it, but I actually spent only 30 minutes. It was the easiest work I have done in my projects. So you get that in here. You get all these options. You can log in with Apple. Apple is the most easiest one. Google do take some time, but you can do everything here, everything you can think of in the database. Let's say you're building a social media app and you have a photo upload feature in your app where users can upload their photo and everyone else can see each other's photos. You can create a bucket here, have users upload their photo, and you can set up policies on who can see the photo. So only authenticated users can see the photo, only friends can see the photo. You can set up everything here. All right, so now our app in Cursor is set up. I'm just gonna reload it. What our app does is it's a background remover app. As you can see here, you upload an image and it will remove the background for you. This is the best I was able to build in last 10 minutes. Now, since our app is working, but we don't want anyone to access our application if they have not signed up, that's where the database part come in play. Now, what I'm gonna do is I will go to my Supabase. Under my project, it gave us the project API and URL. I'm going to copy the project URL as well as the API key. I'll copy one by one. Hi, here is the Supabase project URL. And here is the API key. Copy the API key. Give it to Cursor. Now make sure you don't do like I'm doing, since it's just a example project which I'm going to delete after making this video, so it doesn't matter much. But you should not ever give your API key to any AI in the market, no matter how much you trust. You should be creating an environment variable for it and then giving it to AI to set it up. But never ever give the text API key to Cursor or any other AI in the market right now. Now, since we have given the API key, I'll tell it, now please set up a sign up and sign in page of my app, and no one without the sign up or sign in should be able to access the application for sign up, ask only email and password, no other info, keep it minimalistic and based on the app design. Thanks. It's going to create a sign up and a sign in page, and it will also connect my Supabase database with the project as well. Now, while Cursor is working on setting up the sign up and sign in, I'll show you something cool which Supabase have. It's called Supabase CLI, same like Claude Code CLI, but it's for database. Now, what Supabase CLI does, it can connect with your project within Cursor. So you tell Cursor to connect to your Supabase using Supabase CLI. What's going to happen is Cursor can directly push the SQL commands, the tables, the policies, and anything you need to set up directly from Cursor, directly from the CLI to your database. So you don't even have to copy paste anything in Supabase, completely automated. I wouldn't recommend it once your project is completely set up. In the starting, it's okay, because even if you lose anything, any tables, any policies, it's fine, but never ever run it on a production environment, because these AIs right now can delete your complete database. It can just wipe out everything, something that happened with Replit weeks ago. And there are a few more posts coming on Twitter and other social media platforms that AI deleted their whole database. So only do it if you're testing it. It's pretty cool, good to try. It never deleted the database for me, but you never know, it might delete for you. Never trust AI. All right, so it looks like our app authentication system is ready. We see the sign in screen, and we also see the sign up button right there. We for sure need to sign up because we don't have an account on our app yet. I'll just use a temporary email from here. I'll copy the email and then paste there. Create a password for our app. It's pretty cool. It added the confirm password feature as well as the hover over animation on the sign up button is pretty cool. I like it. And when I click on the sign up button, it will tell me that account created. Please check your email to verify your account. Now, if we go to Supabase, it should create an entry in the authentication system. As we refresh, there you go. So here is our user. When I click on it, it will tell me information like the user ID, when was the account created, when was the account last accessed, the confirmation email was sent to this account. So until I confirm the email address, I cannot use the account. If I try to enter the email and the password I did set up, I sign in, it give me an error message. Please check your email and click the confirmation link before sign in. I'll go to my email. We did receive an email from Supabase. I'll click on that and I will confirm the email. Boom, there you go. We are in our app. It automatically loaded the link of our app and we're in there. It does show me the email. You can change it to username. If you collect the username in the sign up, you can change it to username. So it shows their username up there, and you can also sign out from your app. Now I'm going to check if the app is functioning after the login and sign up feature. I'll browse the file, get the image, and there you go. Our app is working just like it was working before. And that's how you set up the authentication using Supabase. Now let's say you need to add a table in Supabase because you're collecting a lot more information like username, their phone number, age, or their date of birth. You can actually set up a table. You can just go to Cursor and tell it to create a table for you with these information, and anytime users sign up, it create an entry in that table, and that's how you can use that data in your app. So pretty cool stuff, right? Pretty easy. Supabase, best database in the market right now. I like it. I love it. Better than Firebase, better than Haiku, better than setting up your own database. And the good part, it's free and open source. I hope you liked the video. If you want more videos like this, please like it and comment if you want video on anything special, and I'll see you in the next one.